Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In yesterday's video, we being me, the royal we, spent the time talking to all of our companions and getting some, positive approval points from each of them. Today, though, I have decided that I would like to start the Broken Circle questline for the Blight. This is where I go and gather mages of the circle for my army. The quest says the Circle of Magi is a group of powerful mages. If you can enlist their help, they will prove formidable against the Darkspawn. The Circle Tower is situated on Lake Calenhad. So that being said, I'm going to... I've in like the last one or two videos, I edited out all my vendoring and all of that kind of stuff and gear swaps and stuff. So, okay. Well, I'm going to bring Liliana. Indeed. Because I need a lockpicker. I'm going to bring Morgan because she's a mage. And then I've been hanging out with Alistair enough for a while, so I need a break from him. We'll bring on Sten. Wow. And we're going to... Okay, the Circle Tower is there, but we had to get there, I think it said from Lake Calenhad. So let's see if we can get there. I feel like the Blight is growing on the map, which is kind of cool that it's interactive. If that makes sense. And we've been stopped by a cutscene.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the tyke as our own.
Marta instead of Martha. Oh, I love that Superman reference. That's great. So a pile of ore. Meteor metal ore. This hunk of rock fell from the sky, perhaps the last remnant of another world, far off in the sky. If you could find a smith with the skill to temper it. Okay. That's... Well, I don't know a smith right now, so I'll just hang on to it. But I guess that's every... Okay, I guess that's everything.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, that's really beautiful. Deathroot. Oh, Deathroot over here. Let's pick my flowers. Oh, that way, I guess. And then Deathroot right here.
Do you see the tower? The view from the top must be spectacular.
Yeah, unless you're a mage and you're trapped there, from what I understand. So, let's explore down here first before we talk to... This guy's probably like the boat deliverer. Shady thug. Huh.
This should be easy enough.
Distinctive landmark, but otherwise unremarkable at this time. And then we have... Oh, wait. I think... dereliction of duty? Samael. There we go.
You have some kind of problem?
Yeah, I am here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars, you deserter. You.
Oh? What is this about?
I'm here to bring you in for desertion.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
Oh, he's very feisty. Well, let's taunt.
Something's growing near.
And then we'll attack. I feel very close all of a sudden.
This should be easy enough.
Okay. Let's take out this guy. Oh, already good. Nice. Alright, we're doing pretty good as a team now. I feel a little bit better about ourselves. Love a healer. That'd be amazing.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, guild supplies. A pack of supplies belonging to the Blackstone Irregulars. Great. And my quest was updated with nothing. 3 bundles. Find the remaining deserters and deal with them. Okay, well, it doesn't actually mark anything as complete.
Let's get started.
That sort of stinks. Okay, let's look at the pile of rubble. Oh, pile of sacks. Elf root, deep mushroom. And then Kester.
Why, bless my soul. What's a distinguished personage like yourself doing here?
I was looking to get across to the lake tower. Oh, wait. Let's try that again. I was looking to get across the lake to the tower.
Don't hold your breath. No one's been allowed across the lake for days. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job.
Wait. What? So I can't get it. What? Okay. Why are you out of a job?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy. Named for my grandmum, she was.
Who's Gregor?
He's Knight Commander of the Templars up in the tower. Good man.
So is there no way for me to get to the tower now?
You could try swimming, but I don't recommend it. Nasty things in that lake. I reckon it's all them potions they dump in there. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
I'm pretty sure I can convince the Templars to let me in.
Maybe you could at that. I'm sure your mind's all afire now, eh?
Yeah. So, what's your opinion of the circle?
I reckon it's good for them mages. Gather them all, learn them some proper magics. I know what they say about mages, but the Maker made them for a purpose. If you can't trust him, who can you trust?
Exactly. I mean, what's the point of having a powerful mage if you don't use it for good things, right? Well, do you know the Knight Commander Gregor well?
Oh, I can't say that. I'm lucky he's good enough to give me the time of day. The first enchanter's all right. He's polite as can be, but he's always a little distant, if you get my drift. But Gregor'll stay to talk. I reckon he likes hearing from us common folk, you know? He's a man to be respected, that Gregor.
Okay, well, I can't stay. Good day, Kester.
All right. Keep safe, you hear?
Okay, let's, talk to... Let me pick the flower first, and we'll talk to Mages Collective Liaison.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Isn't that against the Chantry's laws, though?
We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Oh, I'm guessing this is like another Chanter's board or Blackstone Irregulars board, so sure, I need some money and I need friends to help take down the blight, so I will take a look at those requests.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Makers smile upon you.
Okay, the Mages Collective. Despite the loyalist grasp on the mages' political community, many libertarians and aquitarians have begun to see eye to eye with respect to the Chantry's role in the mages' daily life. A growing number of mages, particularly those whose magic never strays from the Maker's mandate, feel that the Chantry's constant oversight is a burden upon their creativity and their very will, and one that hinders their ability to do their work. These mages, along with a number of hedge wizards, who work their arts outside the Chantry's influence, have formed a shadow guild of sorts, a mages collective, wherein members can submit requests and have them seen to without judgment. This collective manages to work in relative secrecy, their members discreet and their clients anonymous. As of yet, this collective has seen no sanction from the Templars, and there has been no sign that its members are practicing magic of which the Maker would not approve. Still, practicing magic outside the influence of the chantry is a dream for some and a dangerous notion for others, and many believe that it is only a matter of time before the veil of secrecy is lifted and the Mages Collective is brought to swift and brutal justice. Okay, well, let's look at the Mages Collective bag. It has a bag instead of a board, I guess. And there are 5 quests. Great. So the first is Places of Power. Hear me and obey. You're asking for my help and you're bossy about it. That's priceless. Hear me and obey. My power waning. I, Crebulash the epithet, require a reconnection to the mystic places I have left behind. You, the bearer of this note, shall travel to these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming the eldritch energies for my own. You will come upon sites of mystic power in the ancient places of the world, the Brazilian forest, the deep roads, the heart of Denerim, and near the base of the tower of the circle tower. Sounds easy enough. Careless accusations. The activities of the Maleficarum on my doorstep did not go unnoticed, and now I am in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they have left to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I ask the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were traveling on along the road from Lothering to Denerim, where their lies will see my fate. Oh, I get it. So kill a bunch of drifters who are lying about you. Seems a bit excessive, but okay. Notice of termination. There comes a time in each young mage's life that he must strike forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He who accepts this calling takes it upon himself to deliver documents of congratulations to my apprentices, who will no doubt be uninformed as to the contents of the missive. That's the right word. The apprentices' names are Steric, Alina, and Sheth. I have cleverly sent them away from my abode so they may receive this information in a public place, thus guaranteeing the safety of my willing courier. You will find 2 of them in Denerim. The other is procuring a slightly rarer item from Orzammar, and be sensitive. I would not wish harm upon their delicate feelings. Fragile flowers. Thy brother's killer. My worst fears have been realized. A band of devilish Maleficarum are performing their profane rituals within close proximity to my own sanctum. This cannot stand. I, Jubasto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy the fiends before their evil brings unwanted attention from either Templars or demons to my back door. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay these blasphemers. Alright, they sound like bad guys. And then herbal magic. Disaster! So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I have neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind for thoughts of the other world. Without it, I am ruined. Ruined, I say! I will humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. With this, I can continue on my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts with drowsiness and indigestion. And may he who accepts this request be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart for this noble and selfless act. This is literally my salvation. Oh, the letter of termination. I gotta read this. A letter of termination. My dear apprentice, I have sent this courier with this note to officially end your period of apprenticeship. I harbor you no ill will, for despite your complete incompetence, you have failed to do lasting harm to myself or my work. Sadly, I will not have a chance to witness your floundering attempts at improvement. When you return from your current errand, your apprenticeship will be over. Now hurry, I have dire need of the supplies I sent you to procure. Sincerely, the Mage Terrester. He's kind of a jerk. I'm firing you, but finish your work and then you can be fired. That's great. Items received. I bet you it's the letters of termination. There we go. Oh, and the glyph of Crebulus. That's cool. And then all of my Mage Collective quests. So that was fun. I am interested to do some of those. They sound interesting. But let's go into the spoiled princess and see who else may be there. See, we have a disgruntled patron.
Overpriced swill. Leave me alone.
Okay. How about a shady patron?
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
No.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
Miss Lily. My lovely lily flower.
It's done.
No, don't like that. Lockpicker. I don't know why I keep getting that achievement. Ooh, correspondence interruptus. Okay, there is a woman by the name of Larana.
Good day.
And the innkeeper.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Well, why is the inn called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
Okay, well, let's see what you have to drink.
Of course. What would you like?
Well, I didn't buy much from him, just some wine, because it was a gift. I feel like I need to buy gifts when I see them. Because of reasons. there's a quest over here. Oh, I wonder. Wait, there was I remember now. Herbal magic, 10 bundles. Do I have? I have 16 bundles. So,
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
great. And a collective friend. Oh, we're friends. Oh, and a gold. That's not bad. And my quest was completed. You brought 10 bundles of the deep mushrooms to the Mages Collective. Great. Hello, Carol.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
I am a Grey Warden, and I seek the assistance of the mages.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
Prove it.
Kill some Darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening.
Wow, you're an idiot. Well, first of all, there aren't any Darkspawn here.
Well, that's good, I suppose. Wouldn't want Darkspawn smeared across the landscape. I hear their blood is black. Is that true? You'd know if you were a Grey Warden.
Well, it's not. Well, let's see if I can scare him a little bit. It's not black, but it burns you when it touches you.
Oh, pleasant, eh? Good thing I don't have to kill them, then.
Well, that didn't
Anyway,
work.
it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
No. I have to get across. I warn you, sir, my patience is wearing thin.
Is that bad?
Yes.
Look, I'm, just trying to do my job. I'll take you right now, just like you wanted.
Yes, please do.
Come along, I suppose.
Great. Going to the Circle of Magi.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we wait and pray.
Well, this is ominous. What's going on here?
We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety.
Nope. No can do. I seek the mages to help defeat the Darkspawn.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men. And the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls.
This is why we cut the tongues from mages in Parvolen.
I will admit to agreeing with your companion.
What?
Maker knows the Kunari would not have gotten themselves into this position.
How did this happen?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
Well, what can I do to help?
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
The right of annulment?
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely. This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
But, good lord, there are lots of options. The mages are not defenseless. Some of them must still live.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
But yeah, it was you who shut them all in to begin with.
And what was I to do? Leave the door open as the abominations poured out? The mages are lost. It is something we must accept. Denerim must have received our message. It cannot be much longer.
I mean, I think there's bigger problems in the mix. Loghain killed the king, sort of, and the Darkspawn are about. It's kind of a civil war going on right now, I think. If not there, it's headed there. Doesn't sound good. There is still so much going on that's unexplained right now.
I too would like to know how this started.
Well, how about I investigate the tower and I see what can be done?
You must face and slaughter the abominations to get to the bottom of this. Are you sure you can handle them?
You know, I can fight Darkspawn, so I have confidence in myself and my friends' abilities.
If you succeed, I would owe you much, enough that I would pledge my Templars to your cause. Without word from Denerim, I must determine our course. Surely destroying Darkspawn is a worthy goal.
So it sounds like I can save the mages and get the mages, or I can side with the Templars and have the Templars help me. Yeah, I need to think about the right course of action.
Perhaps that is best. A Grey Warden has many other things to be concerned about.
Okay, quest updated. Something terrible has happened. The Circle Tower has been overrun by abominations and demons. Knight Commander Gregor intends to use the Rite of Annulment on the Circle, but is waiting for reinforcements to arrive from Denerim. In the meantime, he has locked the great doors of the tower so that none of the abominations may escape. You may want to investigate this further. Well, I do. Okay, I guess I have to... Well, let me talk to everybody else first.
Be on your guard. They could attack at any moment.
Let's not be that
I
dramatic.
don't want to die.
You know, I think the mages don't want to die either.
They'll
So the
rip you
mages are
apart
all locked
and eat
within.
you from the inside out.
Fitting end for those who gave up their own freedom.
I mean, Morgan, it's a little more complicated than that.
They'll rip you apart and eat you from the inside out.
Okay, so I do have to... Guess I must have made the wrong choice.
Yes, was there something else you wanted?
Ooh, I had a few other questions.
The tower has been quiet for a while. I suppose I have time to answer your questions.
That's great. The Templar at the docks seems very odd.
Carol. He's generally a good lad, but a little strange, yes. He should probably be in Denerim, but I could spare no one else.
How did you become a Templar?
My history does not concern you. I am sure you have better things to do than pry into someone else's personal life.
Okay, don't you feel a little bit guilty about wanting to slaughter everything? That's so mean, but I feel like I need to ask the question.
Do not misunderstand. I do not want to do this. I do, however, see that the rite of annulment may be necessary. An unprepared village or town would be devastated should even one abomination chance upon it. We cannot allow it. And the mages, if any live, I do not know what they may have become. We may have to kill them to be certain.
Well, the circle cannot be left like this, and I need one of you guys' help, so I'm gonna help you figure this out.
This must be resolved quickly. If you can destroy the abominations, I will pledge my men to your cause in return.
Alright, that seems fair.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Okay, so it sounds like I can still side with the mages if I want to. I don't know. Let's see, he has promised you the aid of the Templars if you can deal with the circle, destroy all hostile, dangerous creatures in the tower so that the Templars are free to join you in the army. But I don't know if I want the Templars.
May God have mercy on me.
Mages seem powerful, like super powerful. But I don't know. Let's see. We'll just start looting away. Unlocked. Miss Lily, can you please unlock?
I shall.
Thank you. And then we have an apprentice footlocker. You find a few pages from a diary. Oh, great. New quest. It says, the chaos in the tower has allowed an apprentice to stumble across something ancient and hidden. Find all of his notes to reveal a possible secret in the tower. So I did look at the Watchguard of the Reaching Codex entry. It is quest related, but there are going to be a bunch of them. So when I get all of them, that is when I will read it together so I have a complete understanding all at once about what I'm looking at. That's everything, I think. All right, out the door. Mages, Templar. Ugh.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then? A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Okay. Any more good loots? Apprentice footlocker. More pages from the diary. Private documents.
This should be easy enough.
The spot. Maker's Wind, Darcy. I said I'd wait, but it's not just a disagreement. Uldren set abominations loose. One was in my mentor's robe. If you make it here, something in the spot may help you out. No point in hiding it from the senior mages now, and don't worry about Denry's usual fee for moving his bed. Oh. Well, maybe it's in the other bedroom area. Buckle up the winds. Alright, well, let me go back and look There was another bedroom area back here. Maybe it's over here. Aha! It is. Let's see.
Right.
Nothing of super exciting importance. Reminds me of the Tower of Vishal a little bit. Hopefully there's not as many levels. But anyway, that brings us to the end for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for another new Dragon Age Origin videos.